Hello, Gemini. All of a sudden I realized my eyes were just a little bit dry, so ooh. I hope everybody is doing well. How's everybody doing? It's the weekend for me. Probably not you. But you never know, because not everybody works the regular Monday to Friday, you know? Even when I do tarot, like I don't work Monday to Friday. I work like any day I have energy to work. Like it's not like, oh, it's the weekend. We can't work now. I don't even know what having a weekend off is like. I don't even care. Something a little weird. I just got the taste of holiday ginger ale in my mouth while I'm drinking tea. Like, what the? I had this really, really weird vision the other day that I had, because I don't really like coffee. Like, I like one cup of coffee in the morning and that's it. And I don't like coffee machines. I press my coffee. I don't do machines. And then I had this vision that I had an herbal tea for everybody that was in my life. And it was like, I'm not going to go through the different teas that I had in my cupboard, but I had a tea for everybody that came over to hang out because I don't drink alcohol, right? So like, I mean, a nice warm beverage on a cool day. Woo! So anyways, I don't know. Maybe you like a lot of tea. I used to do herbal teas, like straight herbs from the garden. Oh, I really miss those teas. I have to go get some dried herbs. Oh, I miss those tea. Maybe you need like some healing. I can smell. I just put rosemary on. Rosemary and tea. Oh my gosh. So good. Where is all the lights? I can't friggin' see. You know what's really funny is you don't hear the word nostalgia very often, do you? Okay. I was just listening to a song called Corrupted Nostalgia by an artist named Ko. And look at that word right there on photograph. Missing you nostalgia. And I'm like, you just don't hear that word very often, you know? Like, and then I just heard it like almost basically back to back. And like, I haven't listened to Ko for a while. I go in and out of listening to him because he only has a couple albums. So I get kind of like pretty obsessed with those albums. And then I have to stop listening to them all together and like give myself like a year or two. And then I start listening to them again. So funny. So like someone's got nostalgia on your ass. I don't know if they're like trying to get some clarity on you or something, or some truth. Something might have happened in the past with somebody, and there's no closure. That's what I feel like. Someone's coming in for some closure. Yeah, this is a date that got sabotaged. Okay. So, whoever I'm picking up, this is somebody in your past that you had no doubt in your mind that the universe did it right. No doubt in your mind. But then something was sabotaged. So maybe it's you, like maybe you just you can't find that closure. So you keep thinking about somebody like, how was this supposed to go? Was this supposed to end? Was this supposed to be how it was supposed to be? Like something, you know, when I got with you, I thought that was it. That was the end. I wasn't going to be with anybody else ever again. And then boom, sabotage. And we've got date in reverse, which is like meeting somebody new, getting back out there, setting a date. Because it's in reverse with sabotage, it's like, I just heard witchcraft. And actually, who said it in my head was Radagast, the kind of like the forest wizard of The Hobbit. When he figures out Sebastian's dying, his little like hedgehog is dying, and he's trying to make him better, and then all of a sudden he goes, oh, witchcraft, right? Because my sister just made this really weird noise in the kitchen. Okay, so I got my deck out. This deck has, I feel like, the right cards too. What's this hammer? Why witchcraft? Whoa, something's happening. Okay. Whoa. Loser, liar. Oh. Do you know what I just heard? So somebody did witchcraft, so then you would get broken up with. Because it was like bridge, like in limbo. So, okay, say you were in this relationship in the past and you started getting shaky, you know, like the ground beneath you guys was just starting to rumble a little too much. Like, were you going to make it? Were you not going to make it? And because there was a shake in the relationship, this person heard about it or got wind of it, okay, and did fucking like voodoo instantly. Ooh, look at hearth and home, like, and then look at underneath, we got the $sign in reverse, okay, with work in reverse. So I think this person paid somebody, okay, or they went out and they spent some money to do this spell on you so then they could get your home. Okay. So the Ace of Swords came in reverse. So this is this is, honest to God, the biggest lying piece of shit person I've ever seen in my life. Okay. They're coming up liar in reverse because I think it's pathological at this point. I think they believe their delusions. Okay. And then we have boof. Right in front there, loser. My sister just did a big ding in the kitchen again. Like, there's the loser right there. This lying sack of shit who's so full of shit at this point in time, they're getting called out because this work that they did affected your home. Now, when people do magic, you have to understand the universe doesn't always get wind of it. If they use portals, if they use demons, if they use, oh my God, like the moon, especially the moon, sometimes things don't come to light quick because the moon is involved and it's made everything very dark for somebody and they can't see it. Okay. Moon magic is very, very, very fucking dangerous. Especially when you do it in vain. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Like, I didn't even know any of that. So sometimes when I say things, I don't really actually know what I'm saying, but after I say it, I'm like, oh, that sounds so right. Like, I have to trust everything that I hear when I'm channeling, or I'm not channeling properly. Okay. So look at this. This person, okay, got this person to back right off of you and leave like that. My sister just made another dinging noise in the kitchen. She must be eating. She's probably eating ice cream. Yeah, she's eating ice cream. Okay. Yeah, they use magic in reverse. Oh, look. So the big, beautiful, magical... Oops. Where did that just go? Big and beautiful magical black cat, okay, was in reverse, okay, yes. So they definitely used magic in reverse, okay. What is this? third party interference. There's the answer right fucking there. That's why somebody broke up with you. Because like I said, it was so weird for you, because when you found this person, you were like, okay, I'm done. Like, I don't gotta look anymore. Like, I'm done looking. Like, why would I look ever again after I have you? Right? Total flattery. And like, that's like, you know, when they say, man, you're putting all your eggs in that basket. That's what you did with this person. Like, you just gave them all, because why wouldn't you? It was who you're supposed to be with. It was somebody that you really, you made a lot of really big memories with. And I'm telling you, that bridge, it shook, and this party just came right in. And they had to do a lot of work with this. They had to do a lot of work with this. Ooh. Uh-oh. Man, I love my cards because it just describes people so well when I need it to. And look what just came up. This person's literally the biggest fucking idiot I've ever met in my life, okay? Like, loser, liar, and idiot. Like, oh my God. Okay, what they don't realize is there is something metastasizing in them or in this relationship, okay? And something is going to change. And they don't know this. Okay, so I don't know, man. I don't know, like, because fate, when you mess with the hands of fate, you're messing with divine timing. And when you fuck with divine timing, you're fucking with everybody. You're fucking with everybody that was supposed to. Because think about it. If this person broke you two up, okay, using witchcraft, okay, then the journey that you two were supposed to have originally before this thing split you in half, okay, you were supposed to meet people, have different jobs, go down different roads. You were supposed to become something together. So whatever this person ended up doing, they reaped the benefits of being with this person. And you didn't. So at this point in time, it's like magnets. I almost see, like, if two people are truly, honestly meant to cross paths, nothing and nobody will stop them. It could take 60 fucking years for it to happen. But guess what? Eventually, people forget that are playing with magic. Okay, they get disinterested and they move on to something else, or the client's not paying them anymore, so they don't keep the portal open, or they don't keep the spell alive, right? And magic will start to wear off, whether it's a curse, whether it's a hex, it doesn't matter, right? The actual sender has to be sending it constantly, or doing some type of like voodoo doll or some shit that's like keeping it intact. Okay, if they do a voodoo doll at the same time, it's like there can be a lot of your energy in that doll, but eventually you will take your energy back if they're not constantly draining you, right? Like, magic is so funny because it goes both ways. Like, yeah, you can fucking metastasize it to the biggest haunting ever, but you can also, if it can go that bad, you don't think it can go super good? Like, of course it can, right? Like, as big as it can be bad, it can be fucking just as huge good. Okay, so it's like they don't understand. If they took your home, you know, they took your spouse, they took your home, they took your life, which means they took your money, right? Which has to do with this spouse or whatever. What's growing inside of them, or in, like I said, or inside of the relationship, it's going to start having its weighing effects of damage now. Like, damage is going to come in, okay? Because they think it can't happen, which is why it's so funny that it is going to happen, okay? So they're going to start fighting. I don't know if it's on the other side, right? Because all of a sudden I feel like these people now, because they're going to, like, this person, okay, that was taken away from you, they're going to naturally start coming towards you again, because now the relationship that they're in, right, is like starting to wear and tear away. So their focus isn't on that relationship anymore. It's focused on almost like what could be. I'm almost like seeing this tree right here. Like, I'm almost like, I feel like they're gonna you really use their heart chakra or something, and try to find something that's real. Yes, because this tree is real. I just put a whole bunch of cedar on it. It's real as fuck. Okay, just because it's not growing in the ground, it doesn't mean that it's not still alive. But at the same time, it's real. It's not fake. It's not synthetic. Okay, what this juvenile person did was take something real and try to duplicate it as an original, authentic piece. Wow. They are in trouble. Man, are they ever in trouble? Like these, oh, I didn't even see that. Look at the scales of justice are in reverse. Like this was so not right on like so many levels. This is so bad. But like I said, man, people will find each other. It's only a matter of time. And even if it happens once you die, you'll still find your way back to one another, no matter what. Like, it really doesn't matter. All right, I got some ancient animal cards here. Let's see. Let's take those off. Ooh. Okay, we got the ram. You get an idea. And the monkey. Look how cute he is. It's like glowing in the dark. He's so cute. Okay. So, ram is sacrifice, growth, and divine life. And literally, this is that relationship. Like, you had to sacrifice it, and then you had to grow, and now you're getting this divine life. Okay, and then monkey, agility, courage, and spirit. So, oh my gosh. Oh my God, listen to this. Okay. So a monkey is an ancient deity worshipped by Middle Eastern people, okay? In Hindu, a monkey hero escapes a woman, okay? This woman is the god Vishnu's queen, okay? She gets abducted by a demon. And this monkey, Hanuman, okay, saves the wife, saves the queen from the demon. And then, because of this, he was made invincible, being able to have the ability to jump and leap into heaven. He leads monkey armies against the demons and rescues queens, for which he is granted everlasting life. Oh my gosh. Wow. I mean, monkeys, honestly, if you really watch them, they're so smart. You know, like what they do, like the way that they, you know, sneak up behind people and grab things, and the way that they are with people, it's so funny because they know so much more than what they're even letting you know. Like they're geniuses like that. Like people who have monkeys, I'm like, you guys are fucked. Like, why would you ever have a pet monkey in your house? Like, unless like it's under the most god awful circumstances and you have to have it, you should never have that type of animal in your house. Like, they will figure out how to get into everything, which a lot of animals will do, like especially raccoons. Like, yo, they will get into some serious shit because they got hands, right? Monkeys have hands, which is like double creepier because you're like, oh my God, like I can't lock up anything with you. You have little hands. You have little monkey hands. You're going to get into everything, right? It's like you really have to keep an eye on them. They're like kids, right? They'll get into everything the second you turn your back because it's... Why not? I mean, hey, we got something to figure out. We're going to figure it out. Like kids are hilarious. Like they're very like, man, my dad, he got so mad at me this one time that I got dirty when I played in the mud, that for my whole life, I never got dirty. I never wanted to get dirty. And now when I do get dirty, I think it's hilarious because I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking covered in mud. And it's hilarious because you're supposed to get dirty. Like it's like life is messy and it's dirty and it's gross and people are gross and they smell and they stink and they project things out of their skin, and humans are disgusting. Okay, there is nobody who is too hot when you see them in their mold of life. Okay, like everybody is disgusting. Like everybody, it doesn't matter. I don't care about hotness. Like I don't even think that word even fucking exists anymore. It should just be deleted as being like something we describe people and just a temperature from now on. Like, what the fuck does hot mean? Oh, he's so hot. What does that mean? He's on fire? Is that what you mean? He's on fire? Like, the fuck? Say that then. That guy's on fire. Bada boom, bada bing, okay? So, the whole thing with this monkey, too, kind of what I'm getting is like, people have to be careful with who they're fucking with. Because if they don't know what's coming, then they turn their back and you're back in your life again. You're back in your driver's seat and they didn't even know that you were around. Right? Because it's almost like, man, you and this person are probably been separated for like 10, 15 years. I just heard, I just saw the 70s. So you could have been separated from the 70s. Like a really, really lost love, like a really complicated, like, what the fuck happened to us back in the day? Like, it's almost like you can't even understand it, right? Like, when you see this person, or like, I don't know, something's obviously going to happen with this person, right? You're going to see them, or they're going to reach out to you, or you're going to see them in public or something, you're going to meet them, and like, it's almost going to be like, dude, what the fuck even happened? Like, I don't remember. Because why would you remember? It was something that was fake and full of shit. So you're not going to remember because it didn't actually probably have anything to do with you guys. It had something to do with this third party. Right? So this third party now, they've got a lot of debts to pay back now because of the people and the courses of action that they derailed so many people by taking you out of the equation so that they could have something that wasn't theirs. Right? If it was theirs, then this person would have gone to them naturally. They wouldn't have had to pay somebody to do some type of witchcraft or like put money into something so then they could have it their way. Like, what the fuck? Like, especially if somebody was broke, like maybe, like if you guys were broke living together and then this third party came in and they were like, well, you can move into my house and I'll give you, what you need. She can't give you what you need, or he can't give you what you need. So you can come and move in with me. Like, people are shady fucks like that, right? Like they'll do something to make that other person feel like they need them more than you. But, when people want to play dirty, right? Then, I mean, anybody can play dirty. You better watch yourself, right? Like, don't dish it if you can't take it. Because you're going to be crying to mommy on the phone in fucking no time because, guaranteed this person, they probably did something, okay? Like, they definitely, oh, man, look what I just cut the decks to. I'm pretty sure I already shuffled them. Camoed Thief. Okay, it's right there. It's in my cards. This thief was so camouflaged that you couldn't see them if you tried because it just looked so bad that how could you have possibly thought that it was the third party's fault and not the direct person themselves' fault, right? It's like they they wanted me to check what was on the bottom of the deck because it was changed. And look at that deadline. So this relationship is over. It might not be over right now, but this person is a lover of yours. Okay. It might not be over right this second. Yo, I didn't even, where the fuck did this come from? I don't even know where that just dropped. See, they hexed it. That's what they did. I was like, I don't know if they used a curse. I don't know if they used a fucking Ouija board and brought through a demon or something. They just put on a straight hex. Straight hex. Power of the voodoo. Hoodoo, you do. But actually, voodoo is not bad. Voodoo is very powerful. It's like a masculine energy that brings through... it helps drag spirits out of here. It helps calm people's energies. It helps clear you. Like, voodoo is actually really fucking cool. So I don't even talk about it because I don't really do voodoo, and I actually should because it's super cool. And I actually, you know what? Maybe I'm going to get some books on voodoo. Speaking of witch, you know, because witch, speaking of witch, this witch, I almost feel like I'm going to get a voodoo book, you know, like I really, the power of it, it's like chanting and it's like bringing through the earth's like vibration through you, you know, to make things, it's not even really to like make things happen. It's more or less to like cleanse you and clear you and like summon energy and to get wisdom and to get answers and like, oof, you know, it can clear a whole fucking house. Like, voodoo is very powerful. It's definitely not bad. That's for sure. Although people use it in vain, like anything else, but we all can't be perfect, I guess. So anyways, whatever the fuck I just said, I don't even remember what I just said. Oh yeah, voodoo. Whoa, I am really channeling today if I can't even remember my last 2 words I said. Now I've got that friggin' Labyrinth song in my head by David Bowie. The power of the babe. Okay, yeah. End of the video. So, thank you so much to all the new subscribers. Like, what up? This channel just, like, boosted almost 100 people in, like, 2 days. That grandmother spirit reading just shot through the roof. Like, clearly some people's grandmothers are coming through. Like, it's not just one grandmother, it's multiple. There's a lot of warnings out there. Grandchildren are not safe. So yeah, like, what up to all the newbies? Like, whoa, welcome to the channel. And for personal readings, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. If you don't want personal readings and you just want to do this, awesome. Memberships will be hopefully coming soon, all right? Keep your fingers crossed, because if I can do memberships, that means that I can do like totally separate readings on the side that are way more personal than these general readings. Like, these general readings, they could reach so many people, right? Whereas like the membership readings will get way more personal with people. So like, let's make this YouTube partnership happen. Okay, it's in the works right now. So hopefully we'll get that membership stuff going, and then, man, are we ever gonna fucking take off. Like, that's like Patreon after that. That is like, oof, Vimeo after that. Like, there is gonna be some serious stuff that's gonna happen with just channel. Like, honestly, I'll probably, like, over the next like 3 or 4 years, like, where we're gonna end up being is like so awesome. So like, for all the people that are here under 1,000, like, remember this channel now, okay? Like, that's all I have to say. Like, remember this channel now and how cute and how little it was, because it's not gonna be like this for very much longer. Okay, and I can't even control it. I don't want to, I want it to go out of control so bad, because people just, they obviously need to find these messages. Like, I didn't even really know what I was doing in the beginning. Like, I was like, okay, well, this might work out, this might not work. Like, I'm used to just like dumping everything because I just get sick of it, and I end up getting stalkers or some stupid fucking, you know, hex comes over my channel, or like I get shut down or something like that. So I'm always used to like the worst things happening, and now all of a sudden it's like, it's not happening anymore. Like, bad things are kind of like staying away from me, because now people know, like, if people have been fucking with you for a long time, like, what they have to realize is that karma is going to happen for them. And when that karma hits them in the ass, they're not going to want to fuck with you again, because they're going to realize the you know, this something of, I can't say that word, their final report for their actions, you know, like, they're going to get sentenced. Things are going to happen for doing things against you, especially this hex. Like, whoever fuck did that, like, I just heard they threw over 2,000 people off, which means if I'm hearing 2,000, it could be 200,000, right? Because it's going to give me the smaller number. But when you think of, if if you're a healer or something and you do a channel, or you were supposed to be a public speaker, do you imagine like how many more people you were supposed to get in touch with had you stayed in this relationship and it not have been hexted? Like, people aren't allowed to just take relationships into their own hands and just do whatever the fuck they want with it. I'm like, people who have worked hard for them, right? Like, whoa. Never take anything that's not yours, okay? That's all I gotta say. Make it yourself. And once you make it yourself, it's so much better because you're like, yo, I did this from the ground up. You can't take this. Like, you know, I don't have to give anybody credit for this channel. This has all been me. Minus the fact that you guys have been here, so I've been able to actually channel for people. But like, yo, I did this channel all by myself. All the thumbnails, everything, all the channels. I've got all the cards. Nothing's been given to me. I've done this my whole, like, this has been from day one, all my shit. So like, do you know how much better that is to be able to be like, yo, I made it all by myself? Because fuck people, for the most part, they don't want to help you. And if they do end up helping you, they want a fucking award at the end of it, or they take their help away. That's not real help in my eyes. If you need a favor returned instantly, it's not a favor then. That's stupid. You're doing things so people will do things for you. That's fucked. That's fucked. Man, my stepmother did that. She like went and helped some lady do her gardens. And when she got home, she was so pissed off. And I was like, why did you do that? Like, well, you know, we're moving up there, so I've got to get to know people. And I'm like, no, like, you did that so then that lady, you can hold that shit over that lady. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, that's sick. That is sickening. All right. Peace out. Word to your mothers.